Everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. And welcome to the first annual 50th birthday party. Anyway, okay, so I have a few words I'd like to say. And I've spent a long time putting this together and putting my thoughts together so that I could give this the justice it deserves. I'm glad she asked. Good evening. My name is Erik Dodd. I think most of you know who I am. And those who don't, please, be polite and pretend you do. I am so honored and proud to have been asked to do this, and I've put a lot of time and energy into preparing what I feel it will do justice to such an extraordinary woman. Someone who's had such a profound effect on my life. You can save those for later. At the same time, sorry, I have a lot of notes. At the same time, despite the fact that this is a wake, it is with heavy heart that I'm sorry, hold on.
You missed on your wake. No. I tried to hire Barrett.
Okay. This is a little embarrassing, but I can make changes. Let me start again. I am so honored and proud to be able to say a few words about one of the daughters, Loree. This woman has been such a beacon of inspiration and has accomplished so much. I almost don't know where to start. It's a good thing I wrote it down. Loree.
Where is she?
Excuse me.
That's funny.
Good evening. My name is Erik Dodd. Okay, I can wing it. Just pretend I'm not holding something that I'm reading from. It's very small. Okay. Liddy Loree, the fearless Long Island girl who traveled across the country in search of her dreams, which apparently was to tell every Californian how terrible their state really is, and how uneducated they really are. Professional writer, conversationalist extraordinaire, friend to the friendless. You know who you are. Past understudy to Little Orphan Annie. One-time Charlie girl. Chimp of the Year 2003 to 2006. Unofficial 7th Beatle. And 17th Earth, Wind, and Fire Man. Where was it? Liddy's accomplished a lot in her first 50 years, but I'm not going to give you an exhaustive historical account just by judging by the looks on your faces. Where am I? Oh. I simply wasn't paid enough, nor did the court order me to do so. So that's another thing. Yeah, sorry. I first met Liddy at a Falcon Crest convention. Liddy was dressed up like Jane Wyman, and I was there because I needed to use the bathroom. That's not true, of course. But what is true is that Liddy met me when I was a wide-eyed firebrand, looking to set the world of publishing on fire. I had taken a job with Harcourt Brace. I had taken a job with Harcourt. Oh, I'm sorry. She missed her cue. This isn't about me, it's about Liddy. I mean, Liddy Loree. I am truly here for the same reason I suspect all of you are. You are here because you've been lucky enough to meet and get to know one of the most unique, beautiful, and caring people that you're likely ever to meet. Now the more. Have you ever met someone so universally loved? It sickens me. From the day I met her, she's been correcting my grammar, pointing out my ignorance, and making me laugh silly. She has been a friend and a family member. The sister I never had and now can't seem to get rid of. How can you not love someone who nicknames their parents Bunny and Dodo? Liddy is well-read, well-rounded, and now well-seasoned. But God forbid you ever discuss something with her that she's not interested in. Ask her about any recent political development and look at the famous Liddy eye roll. But she has no problem speaking for hours about Charles Nelson Riley, or Paul Lynde, or Madam, or Lamb Chop. I tell Liddy all the time that her doppelganger is Lamb Chop. If you don't know who that is, wiki. Alright, whatever. But Lucy Van Pelt, is perhaps the best embodiment of Liddy Loree. And I was always happy to be her Charlie Brown. Liddy was born... I'll move up, I promise.
Please do.
I don't know how many of you know, but Liddy was born with a slight spinal issue that she had to overcome. I had to hear about this a lot. She had to wear back brace for many years when she was growing up. And I can only imagine how hard it was to live and go to school like that. But I think it gave her the basis for her love of the underdog and her enormous heart. And I think we can all agree she has that. Liddy is very dear and understanding. Fortunately, I didn't grow up with a spine issue. And that's why I would always tell her that I would have hung her from my Christmas tree. Little string on the braid. You get it, right? Or was it? This doesn't flow, this is a little... Liddy can be quite the chef, or in this case, a baker. Not long after I met her, she made a cheesecake for me. And I thought, wow, this is so good. She's so wonderful in the kitchen. I spent the next, 15 years asking for another. There was no cheesecake forthcoming. So one day I was having a birthday and I said, where's my cheesecake? Let's go. And so, hey, she made this cheesecake and promptly left out this, one of the most important ingredients. I don't know if it was cheese or cake. What was it? Whatever. So it remained, she was so upset she left it in her oven and left it there, literally, untouched, for 3 days. And that is one of my best examples of what I call Liddy logic. Liddy has a near encyclopedic knowledge of music. She loves the Stones. I don't need to date you. There's a date behind you on the wall.
Young people like the Stones.
Okay, fine. So much so, as a teen, she conned her way into Keith Richards' house. I guess one of his houses. Anyway, did she take this opportunity to party with Mick or Keith Did she grab some priceless piece of rock memorabilia? Maybe some lyrics scrawled on a cocktail napkin? No. She decided to start doing laundry. For God knows what. You didn't wash his underwear. You washed one of his hangers-on's underwear. But Liddy doesn't need to talk about famous singers. She is one. Go karaoke with her. In fact, she can do it right now. We'll probably make her do it later. Okay, never mind. And watch her sing a Loretta Lynn or Patsy Cline song, and you will be astounded. She is amazing. It's been a while. You need to get out there. However, be prepared to watch her do a few high kicks to some random folk song. Today she can be seen singing show tunes with my son Casey. It's very sweet and worrisome at the same time. Liddy loves animals and has a particular affinity for monkeys, apes, and likely Sasquatch. I mean, it really just goes, you figure. Basically, any hairy, two-legged biped that can fling its poop. I believe Liddy is the missing link. If you've seen her freaky double-jointed thumbs, you know what I mean. And later ask her for a demonstration, don't bother her now. When she's not winning bar bets with her circus-like thumbs, Liddy enjoys writing. And she is such a gifted writer. Better than me. So far. If only she wasn't so lazy. Sorry, I have to roast her here and there, right? She, of course, spent time in Hollywood writing screenplays, writing for Disney, and hobnobbing with the hobnobs. We know those people. But her crowning achievement came in the field of acting when she starred as Carmen Miranda, extolling the virtues of Pollo. She did, in fact, play a Latina in a chicken commercial. I've never seen it. I've asked repeatedly for this footage. If anybody, raise your hand if you've seen this. So it exists? How could I have not? I have to talk to you.
Country Fried Chicken.
Yes, Country Fried Chicken. The pride of the country. More than the Stones and her beloved Elvis, who I didn't actually mention yet. He didn't fit his way in. Liddy loves baseball. And somehow the Padres haven't changed that. All too easy. Take Liddy to the ballpark. Make sure they're good seats, because she's kind of a ballpark snob. And you will see her completely happy. At least until the third inning when the Padres are down 5-0. That's for you, George. Where was I? Oh. And be prepared to endure her endless lust of baseball players. In fact, she was rumored to have had a torrid affair with Bruce Bochy. She used to take naps in his hat. That's an inside joke. I did it for Liddy. If you don't know what that means.
Thank you.
But Liddy's mistress will always be true crime and serial killing. From Bundy to Gacy, she knows them all and loves to hear Bill Curtis wax poetic. The side of this is that she loves to guess, or besides this, she likes to guess who is a serial killer. An honor she bestowed on me not long after I met her. And I've been planning her death ever since. Liddy has been my friend for 15 years now. She's my son Casey's godmother.
Fun. Have fun.
I'm on no sleep, like no sleep. and will always be a part of my family.
Yes, I will. Want me to read the rest?
Auntie Liddy.
Can't get up to read the rest.
I'm really proud that I could be the one to give this toast, and more proud to be her friend.
Don't cry, she's not dead yet.
For those of you who don't know, my wife had twins on Monday, and they're in the NICU, and I've been like moving them, and I've had like 2 or 3 hours sleep in small chunks here and there for like 5 days, and you all look like you're wearing bear suits too. I'm completely out of my
And
mind.
you've been transporting a lot of breast.
And I've been very emotional. I've had a lot of estrogen. This is a really bad place to segue into. I almost lost her to addiction, and thank God she had such an amazing recovery. Over the years, I've heard about all the things she's done to help other people, and that is so very, very special. Can't read.
Deborah, read
Okay. Hold on.
You're
Liddy,
That's me.
I know Barney and Kibby are here with us. Animals. Although Kitty is getting up to leave in disgust. Please join me in toasting one of God's most unique creations. My speech is over. Yes, that was his press conference.